Welcome back to my channel for another video. So back in Scotland, this is not what I expected. So I went out to actually went out to Majorca. I was going out there, I was relocating out there for a while. But I had to come back to Scotland because a family member was very sick. Unfortunately battling a horrible illness. But listen, this is what you do, isn't it? When people are close to you that you love, need you, you drop everything and you go. So that's why I'm back in Scotland. But you still need to work, you know, you still need to get up every day and do the things that you normally do. You know, the world doesn't stop, or life doesn't stop when, you know, when there's tragedies in families, etc. So here we are. So this is actually a trade that I placed a couple of weeks ago. And I was actually going to do a video when I was in Majorca, but I never got around to it because I was too busy sitting by the pool, drinking beer and smoking Cuban cigars. But you know, coming back now, I want to keep busy, so this is a good opportunity for me to put this video out there. So it's the usual setup, guys. You know by now, you know the kind of setup that I like. It was a massive sell-off, so again, buying a dip after a major support level was rejected. It was quite a big rejection, so it was like an hour 20 minutes into the market open. So again, with my new broker, the setup is very good in terms of being able to execute and identify and then to place trades. So as usual, guys, make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and if you want to contact me on my Instagram. My Instagram is sambora.00. You can also follow me on Instagram also. So just a quick update in the last couple of months. So Sambora students, we've had 2 students that have gone full-time in the last kind of 2 months. Okay, and that's fantastic to see, and it's just a demonstration that if you put the work in and you hold on and you just keep grafting away and grinding away every single day, that you will eventually get there. So absolutely fantastic. 2 students now full-time traders in the last kind of just over 2 months now. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to put in a couple of slides and a couple of videos from my very short trip to Majorca, but I will stick a couple of slides in, and hopefully you will enjoy a couple of the limited footage and pictures that I have. So I hope you enjoy this week's video. So the reason that I've come to Majorca is because this is somewhere that I've dreamed about coming for many years. So this is literally me living the dream. So there's actually apartments literally just over here, and these apartments are 3 stories high, and they have a swimming pool. I fully intend on buying one of these apartments. So it is literally 50 meters from the beach. That's why I'm here. I didn't choose Alcudia for no reason. I chose Alcudia because of its location. You've got apartments literally 50 meters from the beach, restaurants, bars, and obviously, you know, it's not like party central, so it's quite reserved. It's for families, you know, older couples. You know, I'm old, I'm almost middle-aged, you know, 2 more years and I'll be 50. So it for me it's all about tranquility, enjoying peace and quiet. You know, if I want to party, I can go down to the south of the island and go to Magaluf, but I am not going to Magaluf. I'm far too old to go to Magaluf. So yeah, this is literally the dream. Yeah, this is literally the dream. So it's beautiful, it's tranquil, it's right next to the beach. What more do you want at 48 years old? That's it. Okay, so this is the perfect setup, and this is why I like this broker. Look at the left hand side, I can literally click on any instrument, see if the setup is right for me, and in this case absolutely spot on. Okay, so 700 lots, buying the dip, look at the amount of space that's being created. This is the perfect setup for me. Okay, absolutely perfect. I'm literally going in at the bottom here. Okay, and it's, you know, almost what, an hour and 20 minutes into the open, is that right? An hour and 20 minutes? Yeah, an hour and 20 minutes. So on the open, it pulled back quite a lot. I actually had a short position on this, didn't record it, but waited and waited, had a look. As I said, the great thing about this broker is you can have your little watch list, and it's so easy to execute, i.e. to identify and have a look to see what the setups are. Seen BYND, I've been trading it quite a lot recently. Seen the setup, space that was created, it hit a major support level. This is the perfect entry for me. You know I love this setup, this is my setup. Okay, so went in 700 lots, okay, pretty big position, and there's a decent amount of volume as well. Bearing in mind in August, there's not as much volume in the market because there's a lot of people and institutions on holiday. Okay, so this is the holiday season, so there's less volatility, less volume. All right, so still a great opportunity, and as usual, I'm always going to look for that $300-400 mark. Okay, obviously with my new broker now, it's not in pounds, it's in dollars, so I'm still looking for about the 350-400. Okay, because that will convert into about £300. All right, so roughly about $350-400 is roughly about the $300 mark, roughly. Okay, so again, I'm really happy to hold this now, and this gives me great confidence to hold this because it's already hit that major support level, bounced off it, and it did start to recover there, but it will retrace. This is the game that you have to play. So this is not going to be a kind of position where I'm in and out a couple of minutes. This is the kind of position where I hold a little bit longer, almost like an intraday swing. An intraday swing for me is anything up to, you know, anything between 10, 15, 20 minutes, anywhere up around that area. Anything else, you know, your 2, 3, 5 minutes, that's scalping. Okay, so this is almost like an intraday swing. But again, you know, using my strategy, we don't have to just trade on the opens. Okay, so we predominantly trade in the opens, but I always say, and I've said it in my last video, you don't take these trades unless the setup is perfect. Okay, now when I say perfect, nothing's ever perfect, is it? But as close to perfect as you can get in this scenario. Okay, major support level hit, and these are the opportunities that I personally have looked for a long time. You know that these are the setups that I like. Okay, so $141, 700 lots, and again we can see that there is a certain amount of volatility. Okay, so the price in this is $120. Normally with the $120, that's kind of, it's a high cap stock basically, isn't it? So you don't normally get quite the volatility on these high cap stocks as you would, you know, a medium or low cap stock. Okay, so something like CCL, you do see quite a lot of volatility in there because the price is a lot lower. But this is $120, almost $121. You don't usually see that much volatility because of the lack of volume at the moment. But now look at this volume. Look at the volume now, 78.5K. This will probably reach, you know, maybe the 90K. Why? because people are seeing this opportunity. So it's not just me that's seeing this. Okay, many traders are seeing this opportunity. Okay, and this is the setups that work. These are really truly are the setups that work, and that's why the volume is increased so much, is because traders all over the world have been keeping an eye on this. This is clearly on a lot of people's watch list. This is why it's on my watch list, and this is why I've been looking at it for a good few months. This is why I've been trading it a lot recently, because it does provide these great opportunities. What you'll find with BYND is it does make a significant move. So there is big rallies, there is big sell-offs, and they're the opportunities that I personally look for. You'll hear me saying time and time again that a huge amount of space is being created. And what happens when that space is being created, a huge amount of space, it will hit a major support level, or it will hit a major resistance level, as opposed to the movement only being small. You can get faked out. When the movement is as big as this, there's less likelihood of you getting faked out. Okay, you still do on occasion, but the chances are less. Okay, so this is really recovering well. Now remember, this is not gonna recover right back up to anywhere near where it was, like $122. Like, that's just not gonna happen. Okay, so you've got to be realistic here. You cannot hold and hold and hold. When I see that it's hitting a major resistance level, I will take my profit. Okay, now whether that is, $200, $300, it doesn't matter. I will just take it when I feel as though it's hit a major resistance level. Probably not that far off it now here, to be honest with you. Now what you'll see is I am taking bigger profits now, because I'm taking bigger lot sizes, because I'm becoming more and more comfortable with this broker. As I said a few videos ago, you can't just jump in. So $393, I'm probably just going to take that now, because this is going to hit a major resistance level, and then it's going to retrace back down. Okay, so $300, $400, I'm just going to take that. Let's see, give it another second, see if it wants to pump a little bit more, maybe just a little bit more. No, it's really starting to find a major resistance level. So there you have it, guys, $393 on a beautiful entry. The entry was perfect, and your entry isn't always perfect. I've said that many times. Your entry is not always perfect, but in this instance, it was a very good entry. And again, it's all to do with waiting and placing the trade when the setup is correct. Now, it's not just about space created. It's not just about support and resistance. There's a lot of other things in there as well, and telltale signs of which direction it's going to go in, price action, and another few elements as well. So again, you will see me placing these trades with the exact same setups all the time, and there's a reason for that, because I don't take these trades if the setup is not correct. I'll wait, and I would rather not place a trade if the setup isn't right. And that's the way you have to implement your strategy. No matter what your strategy is, okay, you have to place the trade when the setup is right for your strategy. So again, it's all about being repetitive and being very disciplined. And when it goes against you also is that you take losses, because we all take losses, of course we do. I've said it from day one, we take losses. We don't just win all the time. It's impossible to win all the time. But with time and with a good strategy and with very good risk management and discipline, you can have an edge over the market. 100%. I'm a very good demonstration of that, and there's many traders out there that are a very good demonstration of that. As I've said, 2 of my students over the last kind of 2 months, I've now went full time, and they're also a very good demonstration. And it's not so much to do with the strategy, because the strategy does work. Of course it does. Where people struggle is, or where traders struggle is the discipline and the risk management. I know when to pull the plug and not waiting and hoping for the best for that trade to turn around. So that truly is the secret, is risk management and discipline. That is the key element. Everybody thinks it's the strategy or the patterns that you use. Yes, they're a massive element of the overall strategy. But what's really important is the risk management part of it and the discipline, because it doesn't matter how good the strategy is if you don't implement a very good degree of risk management and discipline, well then the strategy is useless. So it's an element of it all coming together. It's like a jigsaw. There's many elements to it, and it all comes together to create this one picture. So see you again next week for another video.